It goes without question that everyone has some knowledge of the floodplain permit of the Huff farm. The past several months have been ones of turmoil and frustration. The commissioners have violently tried to correct the mistakes, abide by the procedures, and protect the citizens and landowners of the county. For that, I am most grateful. In order to aid in the continuance of such protection, I wish the following knowledge be made public. It has recently been validated that the company of Navitas Engineering Incorporation was not registered in the state of West Virginia, nor did they have a certificate of authority with the West Virginia State Board of Professional Engineers. These are state requirements. These are also required by our own county floodplain ordinance before being able to obtain a permit. Navitas Engineering, hired by EQT Productions, submitted a floodplain study pertaining to our farm and EQT's proposed drilling project. This study is dated November 15, 2011. This company was not registered or certified by the state in November of 2011, nor were they registered in December of 2011. Neither were they registered in January, February, or March, and into April of 2012. As a result of this discovery, my family has filed an official complaint with the West Virginia State Board of Registration of Professional Engineers. When EQT applied for the WV Department Division of the Oil and Gas, they included survey work performed by this company. Copies of all such work has been sent to the Registration Board. Navitas Engineering Inc. did apply in March of 2012 for a certificate stating they would be operating as of May, yet they were obviously conducting business long before. Their certificate of authorization was granted April 23, 2012. Because of the concerns and controversy surrounding the proposed project inside our designated floodplain, our family hired two independent studies for a review of the Navitas study. Both outside firms discovered many errors with the study. Both agreed that inaccurate and incomplete data was given by the Navitas Engineering Inc. Due to these findings, the Douglas County Commission once again denied EQT a permit. We applaud that decision. It should be noted that our engineer is licensed by the West Virginia Professional Engineers and his firm does have a certificate of authorization. We have now requested further investigation into this matter. By the West Virginia codes, only licensed firms can operate within the state of West Virginia and have the work used for production permits. Our farm is not the only instance of land being used without proper procedures. Neither can this be simply excused as just a time lapse of paperwork. Navitas Inc. was working, submitting surveys and floodplain studies as of September of 2011. They did not even apply for a certificate until March of 2012, 7 months later. This is assuming they were not conducting business inside West Virginia even earlier than September. As part of this complaint investigation, we are also requesting that the West Virginia Department of Oil and Gas review the granting of all permits issued to any production company prior to April 23, 2012. If documentation within the application spares the work of Navitas Engineering Inc., this should be a matter of major concern. We suggest a stop work order be issued to any ongoing drilling activity by any production company using the survey work of this firm. Any landowner who has activity on their property should recheck for verification. If they have survey work bearing the name of Navitas Engineering, which is dated prior to April 23, 2012, then they have a legitimate complaint to take before the State Board of the West Virginia Department, DEP. Each event is a violation and is subject to a steep fine. We asked that the West Virginia State Board of Registration for Professional Engineers and the West Virginia DEP seriously consider the responsibilities that it owes to the citizens and landowners of the state and assure that all is being done to properly determine the facts. I thank the Commission for making this information known to the county residents and for their due diligence in this matter. Attached for record is a full copy of my complaint to the West Virginia Board of Professional Engineers, Joye, Huff, Landowner, Southwest District, Dutchess County, West Virginia. Complaint form. Okay. Are we going into the next additional security guards? Are we needing additional security guards?
According to that meeting we had last month, we had a meeting upstairs with everybody. You was there, weren't you, Beth?
He said, okay, there's times those people works in my record room a couple nights a week, and sometimes on Saturdays. And they're also concerned about the magistrates, that they come in all hours. They never know when they're going to get called to come in. And very often there's no one here. They're sometimes meeting troopers or some of the sheriff's deputies or something, but they're very often not here when they come. And so he said, you're either going to have a secure courthouse or you're not. And if you're going to have...
Who said this?
This is he's...
Joe Scabacchio.
Yeah, he's a head of security or something there in Harrison County. And he said, he said, it's up to you guys, but he said, if you're going to have it secure, then it has to be secure all the time. If any time there's going to be somebody here at the courthouse, then there needs to be security here. And he said, we have to decide which way we want it, but he said, that's the only way we have it truly secure is if there's a guard here whenever there's people here.
For the sake of argument, it's not the 4.5.
Well, the hours.
They can only work 1,000 hours a year. And we carried up in just working the regular time that we had scheduled for them, it comes up to 950 hours or something.
I see. Okay.
You're afraid
So
that
that was the problem.
Okay.
if they have to come here a couple nights a week or on Saturday, then they're going to be over on hours and they have to become full-time employees.
I understand.
So we need to hire a couple more people. He said at least 2 more.
Did we have any more? We had Bill Britton.
We have 4. We have Howman.
No, I mean the ones that applied.
Oh,
And Bill Britton was one of them.
Bill Britton was one of them.
I don't know. I don't know how many we got.
And there was one from, he lives out of town and he lives in Ritchie. And what was that?
Hello.
How are you all today?
Good.
I caught you at a bad time.
Pardon?
Can I ask you something
Okay.
about mine?
Okay.
Is this a bad time? I don't want to interrupt you.
Was it just a quick question?
No, I went down and applied for a bond. I'm Bill Creighton, and they fixed one up, and you'd have an opportunity to sign that or not. I'm going to have to pay for it.
Okay.
You are canvassing today?
Yeah. We are. We did some. We got more to do.
There you go.
Thank
You
you.
need to sign there. Okay.
Thanks so much.
Good.
Is that good filled out?
No.
Good deal. Sorry to interrupt you. Good luck with
That's okay.
your all's
Thank you.
work.
Well, we'll just have to look over it.
That's the only time you'd have, you just have to cut your hours back at the same time you're always open. Like when these people come in at night, it's gonna cost you if you have to have somebody else. Then the only other time you'd be open would be on election on Saturdays. Be the only other
But we
time.
have these people that here every Tuesday and
Well,
Thursday.
We have to let them come regular hours.
Well, that was the idea, that they couldn't, and they paid their way to come and be here too.
Yeah.
And most of them, those people that come here don't work here during the day. They have, this is an extra job for them, and they work other places in the state. And they
Did
come here at night.
did he not mention in that meeting that if we got a hold of their company that they work for, that they may reimburse us for these wages that these guys gotta work?
Well, that would be up to us if they really wanted to ask them. But my question was, would that affect the hours? And he said, yeah, they're still working the same amount of hours. But they might be willing to reimburse you for some of that money for
Right.
the time. But we'd still have to have the guards
Right.
because
Right.
of the hours.
Right.
Do you have a list of, do you have the applications for the people that?
Yeah, but till these guys started coming in the evenings, you just had the regular hours.
No, you didn't. You had magistrates coming in at night,
Uh,
but they come in through a locked door and they turn around and lock the door after they come in. They don't leave the place open.
But they're coming into
Yeah,
an empty
they'll
building.
find
They're
a place
coming
to
into the
meet.
building.
They won't pay the
And that
bill.
was what Jamie was there at the meeting, that was her concern. She said, we come in here at night and there's no one here.
Right.
They just have to find someplace else to meet, or we got to pay the bill for it, whatever.
Well, we can't shut these people out from working at night in here.
No, and like I said, they don't work here during the day. They
Right.
have other jobs
Right.
that they work at. So they may be in Upshur County, Harrison County, Mon County, and then they come here. This is a second job for them, and so they're not here during the day at all.
And they're bringing revenue in for you when they're working
Yeah.
here at night, correct?
Yeah. They lease the copier,
Yep.
and it's in my record.
Then they should be willing to pay
And they may do that, I don't know.
for
How
some
much-
security.
Yeah.
If not, it's gonna cost you.
And they may be willing to reimburse you some of that.
I think they will if we ask them.
How much are you making off of copies over there per month from them?
Well, our copy bill just is just, I don't know, we'd have to tell you by company, but, I mean, my copy bills are still running $20,000, $30,000 a month.
Bethany, do you have this? Oh, this is on.
Hey, Harry, how do you spell your last name?
Montoro.
Pronounce
I
it?
told you.
Montoro.
I'm gonna start calling you Mr. Montoro.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Thank you.
Can I call you Harry?
Yes. You all can call me whatever you want. I'm fine.
Hey, you works well.
No,
As long as it's not too late to eat, huh?
he's wearing a suit. Mr. Montoro.
I call Brooke Brooks, so.
You don't wear a suit.
Yes, she does.
Yes, she does for her.
What do we call her?
Huh?
Mrs. Fitzgerald.
What about this gentleman? Do you know him? From Greenwood.
I know I'm just new, but I heard something, if you ever discuss personnel matters, should it be done in executive session?
Oh, you're right.
So I would just,
Thank you. You're right.
okay.
don't know this one. I'm not saying anybody's name. That's the only two we got? Oh, you got more.
Oh, we have another one
You
here.
got more, okay.
Well, this one was never called in for an interview. There's some of them who
Okay.
never called in.
Does, this one calling for an interview?
No. Is that the one that lives out county?
Yes. Well, no, this is Big Battle. Oh,
That's not.
this Big Battle.
Let's see, well, I'll save my
This is-
words for later.
Well, should we,
We should,
yeah, we are going to
should.
go in executive session.
before we make a mistake.
Okay.